Greetings, in this video I'm going to create a noise sweep in the MPC Live. Check it out. Welcome back to my quick and dirty making a song with the MPC Live. So in this video I'm going to go ahead and use the Pulse 2 to create a noise. I'm going to record that noise inside of the MPC Live, and I'm going to use a filter to sweep that noise. And I also am going to create additional effects within the filter sweep. Here's the C section right here in my song. So basically I'm going to start the filter sweep during this section and continue it into the next section. So first things first, I need to generate a noise. So I'm going to use the Pulse 2 to generate a noise. But first I'm going to go to an empty track, kind of like a ghost track is what I've been calling them, and make a MIDI track there. And I'm going to set my MIDI port to B, channel 2, because that's what I have the Pulse 2 on. Okay, so now I'm basically going to find a noise. So I'm going to go to a knit patch. And since I don't have anything programmed in my user settings, I'm just going to go to the last bank here. And then I'm just going to turn everything down, all the oscillators down. Okay, and then from this point, I'm going to click the VCA, turn the noise up. Okay, so now I have a noise. Again, if you saw my last video, recording audio isn't as straightforward as I have it here because I'm using the MPC Live to trigger sounds from my synths instead of just triggering the sound from the synth and inputting into MPC Live. But long story short, I have the Pulse 2 audio signal going into my MPC Live. But if I click off of there to my audio track, you can hear that I cannot play that anymore. Okay, so what I have to do is basically use this ghost track here and put a sound in this track. So I'm just going to draw something anywhere. It's a noise, so it doesn't matter where it goes. I'm going to create the end point through all 4 bars, or however many bars there are, 8 bars. And then I'm basically going to solo that out, push solo, and then I want to go to my audio track. I'm going to arm this audio track. Okay. And then I'm going to go here so you can see the noise being recorded. And then I'm going to hit record here and play start. And you can see the noise is being recorded into my audio track. Sweet. So what I'm going to do from this point is basically I'm going to put that on a second audio track because I already have the first one set up from previously. I forgot about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. So I want to select it, push shift and cut actually. And then I want to go to my second audio track, which I have to create one first. So I'm going to create a second audio track. Go back to here, and then basically just paste this back into here. All right, very cool. So this gives me the first half of my sweep here, or the first half of the noise, so I can create it into a sweep. So now that I'm done recording the noise, I can go ahead and disarm that ghost track that I made. At least that's what I'm calling it now, a ghost track. So I'll go ahead and clear it out. Okay, and then I'll go back to my B part 4, and I'll take the B part 4 and I'll go ahead and copy the sequence over to a new sequence right there. Okay, and then I'll rename that B part 4-2. Okay. All right, so now what I'll do from here is I'll go to the second audio track and I'll paste that noise in again. Shift, paste. So now that I have that noise sound on two different sequences, so I'm going to basically swell it in on the first sequence I have it on and then swell it out on the second sequence. Okay, so let me go back to home and I'll go ahead and go back to C part 2 and I'm on audio 2. So that's where that noise is at. I'm going to put inserts in here. I'm going to go ahead and put an EQ. Okay, I'll just use this EQ here, and then I'll go ahead and put a reverb. It's like a light reverb. Nothing too dramatic. And then I'll put a low pass filter. Okie dokie. So let me go ahead and edit the EQ really fast. Okay, so let me edit the reverb, or turn the reverb off and see what it sounds like. Okay, put it back on. I'll turn the filter off and see what it sounds like. Okay, and then I'll bring the reverb back in, see what that sounds like. Okay, then I'll bring the low pass filter back in. Okay, edit that up. Basically turn it back all the way up. I want to give it a little bit of resonance, just a little bit. So let me see what this is going to sound like now. Alright, so doing that, you can hear the filter sweep come in, which is pretty cool. So now what I want to do is go ahead and record that into the automation. So check it out. I have to go back. I want to reset this to 0. Okay, and I want to go back to the main. And I'm going to click right here. And then I want to go back into here. Go back into the edit. And then I want to push play start and record the automation. Okay, so let me go back and hear what that sounds like. So I'll put this back on read. Go back in here so we can see it. Now you can see it's automatically changing now. Alright, so there you have it. I have the filter sweep coming in. So I'm basically going to go to the next part and fade it back out. So I'll go to this part here, part 4-2, and then I'll fade the low pass filter back out. I'll turn it back all the way back up. Click right. Go back into here, edit it. Basically, I want to fade it out a lot faster. So check it out. Okay, so check this out. All right, cool. That sounds pretty cool. So now I'm going to take it even a step further and put a tremolo on it. Click on to the effects here and then find the tremolo. Right there, put it in. Now let me hear what it sounds like. So it gives that swell effect, which I think sounds pretty cool. Okay, so that sounds pretty cool, but I want to quicken the pace of it a bit here. So I'll go into edit here and turn the rate up. At least double, maybe even 16. Now let me hear what this sounds like. I think that sounds cool. All right, so now let me make sure that the settings are correct in the other one, which they should be. 116, perfect. So, all right, so I'm pretty much done here. I'm just gonna go ahead and push play so we can hear what the final result is. Pretty rad, pretty rad. Okay, so I think on top of the automation, I want to bring in the dry wet signal up as it's coming in. Put it on right, go back to here, go back to edit, and I think that sounds pretty cool. So let me go ahead and automate the second part. And I think I want to automate it kind of in the same manner where I bring in the wet signal. So let's try that. See what that sounds like. That's pretty cool, so let's hear what it sounds like together. That sounds pretty cool. I'm going for something I never tried before here, so I think it's a pretty cool effect. I'll go ahead and ride with it for now. If you like this video, go ahead and push the thumbs up below. Subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. And go ahead and check out the rest of the videos in this series. I'm basically building an entire song from start to finish and showing every step of the way. My name is Matthew, continue to create, and I'll see you in the next video.